Welcome back to Lars Gagne Linux Gaming. And we're working on breaking the bank here on Siren of the Stars cruise liner. Alright, so we just had a conversation with what's-her-face over here. And now... optional. Kill Larry, speak to Gabrielle, discover how to access the purser's safe. Okay. Wow. I think. Who's this? That's Gabrielle Verial. Passenger profile. Single passage. UC securities authorizes passenger to be armed with and carry a firearm. Oh. Current cabin status. Away mode enabled. Okay. Well, hello.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Yeah.
Please
Hi.
let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
All right, Murata.
Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Can I store things with confidence in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
Oh. I'd like to take a peek at the Earth Savior Award.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
All right. What do you think of Captain Rokov?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
Let me give you some credits to clear your conscience.
It's not about money. It's about my career. I get fired from Trident. That's it for me. Back to scrubbing tables at the Terra Brew.
All right. Well, if there's something going on with Rokov, I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
I just need info. Nothing will ever connect to you.
No, I can't. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Didn't need to push hard. I just need this information. You understand.
I understand. I'm not trying to be difficult either. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If you want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere.
All right.
Please let
thank
me
you.
know if there's anything I can do to make your stay
Yeah,
more
we already got
comfortable.
that. All right, next up. It's not going to tell us to get that because we already have it. We want to go talk to Gabrielle and acquire the ES Award claim ID. Oh, cool. I didn't notice this was like a pool.
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations.
Great.
All the details are in your cabin.
Great. In other words, you don't want to talk with me.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Whoa.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Next time, use your jetpack.
Well, not here. Hey, buddy.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski.
Dombrowski. He's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally.
What do you do for UC Security?
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division. We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
Well, what brings you on the Siren of the Stars, sir?
To be honest, I'm here to keep an eye on the charity event. It might not be as glamorous an assignment as a colony rescue or taking down some criminals, but anything that keeps the peace is important to me. What is this all about, anyway?
Well, Claudia says you have information about Larry.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
You don't sound very worried about Claudia calling you out.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Huh.
That view is absolutely
Get the hell away from me
spectacular,
before I
isn't it?
have you arrested.
Quite a
All right.
lovely
Tried the
starliner.
canopies?
Nothing but
Horrid.
the best for the society,
Positively
huh?
horrid.
Fine. All right, next up. We got the business suit on.
Here for business or pleasure?
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Need to claim ID for the Earth Savior Award.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just hand over the claim ID so I can be on my way.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
Let's just auto-persuade.
I hope I can trust you.
Don't worry. Just tell me and I'll get out of your hair.
Is this really what we're doing?
Yeah. There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Thanks, dear. Now. Steal the award. Return to Evgeny. Alright. Rukov, where are you, buddy? Hey, bud.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swist.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Shipwide emergency might do the trick.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Will the ship be at risk without life support?
This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear. Which I won't.
Alright, well, I'll do what it takes to get done.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done.
Yeah, it's easy.
One more thing.
Don't worry, sir.
If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Where's that life support system located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Alright. Once emergency sound, how's the ship lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Alright, and do you have the lowdown on Gabriel there?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
Alright.
Go do something useful, okay?
Let's go get that prize. Open the door, please. Close the door, please. All right, good. Let's go, Sarah.
Glad to have you
Sarah.
aboard.
That a girl. Okay, I guess she'll close it. You should close the door. All right.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Let's go, Sarah. Should probably close this door. Can't, eh? All right, where's this buddy? What do we got here? What's that? Should we close these back up? Hey there.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
There's some heavy security protecting this area, but judging from the fact that this is the life support control, it certainly makes sense.
Yep.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
Kind of lonely down here, isn't it?
Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
Yeah. So what do you do?
I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system.
Well, that's
Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right?
Well, I really need to get into the life support area.
Sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions.
Well, maybe this will change your mind.
Hey, if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Yeah, sure.
Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Oh no, don't worry. We'll be fine. You just go stretch your legs, buddy.
All passengers, may I have your attention? Please. The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Yeah.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Ah, good. I'm glad you saw that there's an emergency. What's in the room behind you? I mean, just curious. No. Apparently I'm not allowed in there. It's an emergency, folks. Confront Gabrielle. Let's go do that.
Well, it appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
Yeah.
I'm, pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
Don't worry about it, Sarah. We might need it.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
All right, thank you.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Where are we going? Whose cabin is this? Number 3.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Please return to your cabin immediately.
Don't worry. We'll be fine. Hi there. Whose cabin is this? Gabrielle, hey.
The
how you doing,
Siren
bud?
of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
Yeah, we're good, don't worry. Veggie grinder, eh? Not a bad cabin you got, buddy. Let's go, Sarah. Hey, Gabrielle. We should talk. Just me and you. What, are you gonna get up? Are you serious? Wow, you're antisocial. No, really. Wow. Gonna speak with me now?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I'd like you to help me take down Dombrowski.
You want me to help you? Are you completely out of your mind? I help you by handing over evidence, and I end up incriminating myself. Why would I do that?
Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job by Dombrowski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
I'll pay you to offset your losses.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
You ever thought of joining the Crimson Fleet?
Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand, it also involves the Crimson Fleet? That's all I need right now. Enemies on two fronts. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much.
Passengers, may I have your attention, please?
What are you going to do about Swift and Dombrowski?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
All right.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Alrighty. Good to know. Confront Larry. Where's Larry? Up top, eh?
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Which one's this? Sheila? You okay? Yeah, come with me, Sarah. Well, that looks like Larry. Let's go. Thank you, Sarah. Let's close that door behind us. Thank you.
All passengers.
Quick save.
May I have your attention, please?
Last time I had an issue and it got
The
bugged
captain
and I had
has
to kill him.
declared a ship-wide emergency.
Well.
Please report to
You
your
must be
cabins
the one
in an
who's been
orderly
accosting
fashion
Claudia and
remain
Gabriel.
there until you receive further
I'm uncertain what
instructions.
you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Well, let's negotiate, pal.
Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor, Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet.
I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
All passengers.
Oh, do
May
get
I
on
have
with
your
this.
attention,
There's only
please?
so long I can stand being in the
Captain
presence of
has
this
declared a
pig.
ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive
I don't know,
further
you're not going to report them
instructions.
stolen.
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
You don't mind turning over your credentials to me?
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
All right. Well, I'm surprised you figured that out.
Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal.
Can I shoot him,
Oh,
Sarah?
of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
So? Did it work? Not yet, but the transaction is in progress as we speak. You should expect your profits from our venture soon. You must be patient.
No way, Larry. This is not what we agreed. You said the money would be in our accounts by the 1st of the month.
Better
Give it
think
a rest.
about what we're
It
taking.
isn't like we're making regular withdrawals.
May
If
I
things aren't
have your
done carefully,
attention,
it'll trip an
please?
audit.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
but we're risking our
Please
asses
report to your
here. And we've
cabins
seen
in an
what, maybe
orderly
5,
fashion,
8%
and remain
cuts?
there until
We
you
were promised
receive
a third of
further
the final figure.
instructions.
And as promised, when all is said and done, that's exactly what you'll receive. You must understand we're absconding with an inordinately vast amount of capital from Galbang's coffers. Eventually, the shortfall will be discovered.
Well, let's go then.
As Claudia has so eloquently stated, if the transactions aren't siphoned at a reasonable rate, the audit team will be dispatched and our plan
All
ruined.
passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this
My
time.
friend, you'll get your
Oh.
share. A third for each.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
Well, couldn't have done it without your help, buddy.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach.
Damn right you do.
Don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you. I promise. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Let's go.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Nice. Some more chunks cola. Downstairs, okay. Bump, I think this is where we came in, right? Oh, I have no ammo at all. I forgot I left all my ammo in the house. Never mind. Well, we managed to do this without violence. Had a little nap after all that stress.
I'm all for getting a little wild. But
What's
next
good,
time,
Cut?
Let's try it without the jetpacks.
Guys,
Lay it on me.
excuse me. That's better. Much better. See you, Starliner.
Main separation, Captain.
Do we really want to go to New Atlantis right now? No, we don't. We don't. We want to go to our new home. Get all of our ammo. Well, not all of it. That would be nuts. Go, Sarah. There we go. What do we got here? Oh no, what's there? Ammo. Good. Weapons. Don't want that. So actually... we'll just leave those there. Why not? So we need... 43 Ultra Mag and caseless shell. Probably some more 43 Ultra Mag. Some 45 would be good. Is that only... oh, rounds 121. We're good. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at damage. We need 43 MI and 50 caliber. And 7.77 and heavy fuse. Actually. That should be good. I think we're okay. For kicks, we'll use the Dark Star utility box and put all that in there. Great. Well, yeah, we need to log out and log in because we're all messed up. Thank you for joining the adventures of Gagner in Starfield. Got all sorts of fun weapons here that we have collected over the years. Peacekeeper, Bradburn, Fiscal Quarter, Elegance, and that's Andresia's Big Bang, which is depressing. All right, take care, everyone. Hit like if you like this type of content. Subscribing is free and shows support if you choose to do so. And comment. I love comments and I reply to them all. Take care of yourselves, everyone. And if you can, please take care of someone else. Just a quick update on the schedule for Lars Gagner Linux Gaming. We're going to shift things around a bit. Lorem's been having issues, and so it was just getting too nasty to release. I'm working on getting Lore Trim, which is Biggie's lighter version of Lorem, ready to go. So we'll see how that works, and hence the question marks in the evening. What we'll do for now, in the mornings, we'll do Starfield, Gagner, which is my modded Starfield, and then Lars, which is my main playthrough. And then throw in some Lotro as well. So that'll be 2 times a week for each of those. On Saturday, finishing up with Lotro. Sunday, again, is grab bag. Either I'll rest and not publish at all, or it'll be a surprise if I put something out. And then in the evening, could be anything. We'll see. We'll see if Skyrim comes back with lore trim. I might spin up some other Skyrim mod list to be a Wabbajack. We'll see how that goes. It was just nasty. Lorem 3 running on my machine. It was bogging down and it wasn't publishable. So I'd like to get back to that, but there's a lot of other things I'd like to get going as well. You let me know, and enjoy February. Thank you all for subscribing. We've hit past 140 subscribers, and I'm happy about that. Take care, everybody, and if you can, please take care of someone else.